Hello again and welcome back to this series on how to draw iconic movie characters. Before we start, if you'd like to subscribe, that would be fab. Thank you very much. And also, if you could ring the little bell, that would be terrific as well. Okay, right, let's start off with this character, who is the Wudang master from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and that's Jen Yu. Okay, now she has got a kind of oval-shaped face, and so we come down like this to a point at the bottom, her chin coming back up, like that. And the oval shape here is contained up to the hairline, more of a point at the top there. Okay, and then above that, the actual hair shape itself, which comes out almost like in a diamond shape, out like that, and back in again. Same here. Okay, she's looking to the side, and her left hand is outstretched in a typical martial arts pose, with the fingers stretched, ready for combat. So with her collar there and her shoulder come down like that, and the front of her body comes in there with her arm stretched out, bent slightly at the elbow there. Sleeve of her costume appears here, and this hand comes up against fairly rigid with a thumb coming across like that, tucked in, with these fingers stiffly stretched out like that. Another one in here, and a third one, and the pinky in there. And it's the palm appearing in there like that, okay? And her other arm, you could be wearing a very loose-fitting garment, you get with pattern on it of chrysanthemums, and her long sleeves here with a fold in it. Her other hand appears, this is coming up here like this. This is a kind of close-up of her. Again, the fingers are fairly stiff and straight. Like that. Okay. And the pattern on her costume, as I say, it's made her curves like that and chrysanthemum shapes, with the curls of the stems coming around like this. I'll put these in more definitely. There's a pin here, with a knot in it. All curls there, the pin across there. Okay, right, let's move up to her hair now, which continues behind her ear. Her ear is about here, and the hair is tucked in, and that kind of flows down and over her shoulder here, fairly straight. But this other part of her hair is coming behind her shoulder there. Okay, so let's move on to her eyes now. A slight tilt to the head here, so this eye will come in here, and kind of almond-shaped eyes. The point there, and curving up, looking sideways. Other eye coming up, slightly flatter along the top, and a curve there. And the curve at the bottom of the eye coming in there, and the pupil again looking at the side. With a highlight there, and a little one there. Okay, that will be shaded in black. Okay, and her eyebrows, quite finely drawn, starting about there, arching away across the forehead there, and this one coming up there like that, and little lines coming in the side of her nose, which appears here, and her nostrils, small delicate tip to her nose there, and the nostril appearing in there, and a slight indentation in the top lip, and full mouth, curving down quickly on the other side there. With the middle section coming up on a curve there, and then kind of turning away like that. And again, the full bottom lip coming in there. Okay. And a slight shape around the chin here. And then the chin shape itself, more of a curve there. Coming up to the ear, other ear, which comes in there. Okay, now in this characteristic pose, she has tendril of hair coming detached, loose down over her face, appearing over a cheekbone like that and curving down there. And the actual hairline comes in, it's over the eyebrow, then curves around below the ear. And the other one curves across her forehead like that. And there's another tendril of hair appears here. Comes right down like that, across her nose, across her mouth, like that, okay? And she's wearing earrings, which are probably beads and various bits of ceramics, like that. And also she has a kind of pearl decoration in her hair. Comes around there, and another one here. And part of the earring appearing in there. Another kind of chrysanthemum shape. And more there with more petals appearing there. Okay, and as we come down here, you have the wrinkle at the top of our sleeve. And then there's a big band of pattern come down here again with a big chrysanthemum shape, flower head, with the curls of the tendrils coming up there like that. Okay, so there we have the basic shape of Gen U, the Wudang master, and the other tendrils appearing just behind our ear here, coming out like that. Okay, so I'm going to get the pen out and we'll link in. Okay, let's start with the top of the hair. There's a kind of parting there, so the hair comes out and comes down, and it's combed away from the head, from the center of the head, and you'll get the light catching the central part there. So I'll draw a line around the highlight, and coming across here, there's another part of the hair catching the light at the top here, so I'll draw that shape in. And then her hairline coming around like that. And coming over her ear appears in here, like that. And then we have these pearl shapes, decoration down the side of her hair there. And same over here. You have a kind of a little line of petals appearing there, and also curving in our hair there like that. Okay, so again I'm going to use a short stroke like that to suggest the hairline as it comes down front of our ear there, and then this tendril here, I'll leave a bit of white in there. Yes, the light catching it. I'll do that when we're drawing the face. And the ear comes in here, and the earring there. Okay, and on this side, the hair is going to sweep down over her shoulder onto her arm there, and again we have this part of the earring and decoration in her hair. Let's move back up to the top now, and we'll put in her features. So her eyebrows fairly broad at the base, sloping away quite finely. I'm using a 0.8 pen, by the way, and you can almost draw with it like a pencil, you know. Take the weight off when you want it lighter and so on. And little lines come down the side there. Like that. And her eye now. Going across that curve, the bottom of the eye there. The people came in with that highlight, remember? Like that. And this other one. More of a curve to that. Again, the people coming in there, a bit of a highlight. Okay. A bit more of an angle there. A bit heavier there. Okay. And the line coming down to the side of the nose, edge of the nostril. You get that kind of slope there. Nostril is kind of flaring. And the center line of the nose there. And that little indentation. Okay, so the top lip. You line delicately. Be a bit heavier in the center there. Very full bottom lip. And you can draw in a few lines to suggest the shape. Okay, and then we have the chin shape coming in now. Bring up there. Do that more straight. And we have the tendril of hair coming down here like that. And the other one. Going across our face there. Okay. And her neck appearing in there like that. And then we have her collar. It comes around in a curve. It's a kind of short, open collar. There. Curving around her neck. And we have a little kind of butterfly shape pin there. And down over her shoulder. That's the fold of her costume come in here. And again, I'm going to use a kind of sketchy lines to try and make it feel a bit more dynamic rather than photographic, you know, much more arty. Like that, shading in here, use lots of sketch lines. Okay, I'm going to back up to the hair now for a second because I'm going to shade that in, and basically I'm going to use lots of lines together like that and leave some white. I won't shade it totally thickly black, but leave some white, and that will suggest highlights. Okay, so I'll continue doing that and catch you when I'm finished. Okay, I'm just finishing this hair off now. Again, at the bottom, using more long strokes to kind of simulate the little strands of hair coming down here, which are fairly straight like that. See if you can leave white in between and give this sensation of highlights. Okay, like catching the hair. Okay, it's not too solid. There we are. A couple of lines down here, the side of our forehead. Maybe a bit of a shadow in there. Coming around like that. And a bit of shadow in here. Again, you can just use lines like that. Okay, and down to our body now, and the curves round the arm, the creases on the costume, the folds. Okay. You can imagine the costume being stretched, you know, these folds kind of running that angle there up to the top. Okay, Then along the top of the sleeve, it's quite loose, a wiggly line, a double up line here. And then her hand, the thumb tucked in, nail, the palm, the crease in the palm there, and then the kind of lines along the top of the finger, kind of little crease lines of the fingers there coming in that shape. And crease of the palm, and then the little finger here. Coming down underneath there. Okay, and a wee bit of the pattern on the flower head now. And double those petal shapes up like that. And then the tendril and kind of leaf shapes as a pattern on the rest of it here. A few more bits of shading there. This big one coming down here. Then we can indicate the other hand as well. These fingers, as they quite straight and stiff. With the fingernails appearing in there like that. Okay, and there's the bottom of the sleeve appearing, coming down there. And then there's a curve line appearing here. You see this panel coming up here like that, and along here, so we get this kind of, almost like a bone shape with a bit of cord tied in the center there, and then the neck of the costume coming in there, going up over the top of our shoulder, and then we have again indication of the pattern of tendrils and leaves and so on. Coming down to another flower head here. Like that. And a twisted kind of loop there coming in. And I'll have a few like that. This will give a sensation of it. Okay. Excellent. I think that gives you a good idea of Jen Yu from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and I hope you enjoyed that. So I hope you can join me again, and I'll be doing another iconic movie character for you. But in the meantime, of course, all the best and happy drawing.